Happy New Year!
And welcome back
to the Cardinal Chirp.
Today we have a super special guest with us here on the Chirp, and it is Mr. Jake Schoonover. He is going to be playing our intro song for you guys today. I love that. It is so good. So, how'd you come up with that?
Well, I was told to write a little jingle for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I just threw some chords together, and it all ended up working out pretty well.
Yeah, it sounds good.
How long did it take you to make the intro?
I think it took me about 5 minutes. I really just had to.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
That took you 5 minutes.
He's talented, guys.
That could take me 5 years.
Same.
Jake has actually been trying to teach me a little bit about the guitar, and I want to say it's going well.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
I think Jess got some time.
I got some talent.
For sure.
I'll get there one day.
For sure.
So, Jake, do you want to play us another song before we jump into the podcast?
Jess, what song do you think I should play?
My favorite song.
Master of Puppets.
Good job, Scoons.
Wow.
Round of
Give it up
applause.
for Jacob.
I could never do that.
I could never do that either, but that
Okay.
is pretty cool. That is something to
Scoons, do
be
you have any
proud of.
questions for us?
No, I really don't. honestly.
About like
He knows us
podcasts?
pretty well.
He knows, yeah, he's in the classroom.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes.
But,
Jake is the main editor of our podcast. He edits almost about everyone. Have you edit everyone?
Probably about 7 or 8. Probably.
Yeah. So
Wow.
how many do we have? 11.
11.
Yeah. So 7. Yeah. So basically the majority.
Mhm.
So good job for Jake for
Yeah,
doing
thank
that.
you.
Came up with the intro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You hear that every time. So we thought we'd acknowledge and appreciate our Jake Schooner.
Yeah, thank you for being on the
Thank
podcast.
you, Scoons.
So, guys, we just want to wish you a happy new year as it's quickly approaching. So, Jesse, what are your new year, plans? Do you do something each year, or do you have, new plans every year? How does that go for you?
So my brother, he's always had a big friend group, and they're all in relationships, so they always go to our house, and I get to tag along because
Oh.
he's being nice. So this will be the 3rd year doing that, and I'm really excited, and I hope it all goes well. We always do a puzzle. That is
Tradition?
Yep, that's tradition. There's so many other things. We actually have a pool table in our basement now, so that'll be probably
Really?
fun. But yeah, it's just so fun. What do you do?
So for my New Year's tradition, it's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie, and hopefully my grandpa isn't watching this, but we have a big family on my mom's side and a lot of girl cousins. When I say a lot, I mean there's probably 12 of us girls. And now there's great grandchildren, girls as well. So we might be adding on to this too this year. So since I can remember, we would always go over to my grandparents to watch the ball drop. And then while we were there, we would drink sparkling grape juice because, I don't know, we just thought that was great. And we would make lots of pizzas. And then on top of that, we always would paint my grandpa's nails. Okay, this is weird, but we're a whole bunch of little girls, whenever this tradition started. And we're oh, Grandpa, we want to paint your nails because we would have spa nights and stuff. And so, yeah, so we do that, and we style his hair and make him all pretty, as we say. But that's just a funny little thing that we do. I don't really think he enjoys that, but it's just something we always have done. So.
Do you actually watch the ball drop?
Yeah, so I don't think there's a time when I really missed it. We normally all gather in the living room when it gets to that time, and we'll all count down, and then we'll all be screaming. So, yeah.
Well, there's definitely been times I've watched ball drop, but in the past years, I just look at the time, because they're doing stuff, and then we just look at the time, and then
You're oh, it's the new year.
yeah. Because I guess like when we've been friends lately, we're not sitting there watching TV, we're
Yeah.
doing stuff, and then.
And
Like,
so you just get
like I
sidetracked.
think last year out of nowhere, like someone said like it's 12:04, like
It's the new year.
it's the new year.
You're just like sidetracked. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of. I've always had the dream of like going to New York and
Yeah.
seeing the ball drop in person. I want to do that once in my lifetime. I also want to spend a Christmas in New York and go to like watch the big tree like all lit up and like ice skating and like do all the fun New York things. That's for sure on my bucket list. But
It'd be cold.
it would be freezing.
Yeah.
I would need like overalls.
I actually like the cold, but like that's a little extreme.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be like. I was supposed to go to New York a couple of years ago, but it didn't end up working out. So, still on my
I went
list
to
of
New
things to do.
York this summer.
You did?
I think we talked about it in the podcast, like in the early stages.
Oh, like beginning.
Beginning, first
Yeah.
couple episodes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what did you do there? I don't remember, I'm sorry.
We looked at Ground Zero and like all that stuff, and then
Oh, cool.
we only stayed there for a couple of days because like we went to like Niagara Falls and everything.
Oh,
So,
cool.
like, it was just a short little trip. But yeah, like you said, like going to Christmas and like watching the ball drop, that'd be a really fun trip. I
Yes.
would love that.
Yeah, I would definitely, I want to do that for sure. So on the topic of New Year's resolutions, so there's some people who like totally are against them. They just think it's like all a hoax. There's people who like have a new one every single year and like are on top of it and reach their goals. How do you feel about New Year's resolution?
Like I've never been the person to like set a New Year's resolution. Like
Okay.
I definitely think like here's something to get better at, but like I don't go all out.
I like
You definitely go like set goals and like
No, but like I like your thinking of like it's a good way, I don't know the word you use to describe that, but like it's a good way to set a goal, but like it's not that you're trying to like be perfect at it or
Yeah.
like but you're working towards being a better self in whatever field that is. I definitely have had my New Year's resolutions as the years have gone on. Which I can't even think of like some of them, but I do know this past year I made one, and it was to read the Bible in a year, and that was like my goal, right? Well, I did really good for like 6 months, and then
did good the first half, then
yeah, and then I got really busy because when summer started, like I went to DC for a week, I went to Springfield for a week, I went to COI Move in Tennessee, or not Tennessee, it was in Missouri for a week, but I was like all over, and I would read when I could, and I would say I probably got a little bit further than
Yeah.
6 months, but I used the Bible recap to go through that, and so I'm hoping that this coming year, I can finish that goal. But I think, like you said, like it's all about just trying to improve yourself in different ways, and like having a goal. Like it doesn't mean you're failing if you don't accomplish it. If you're still
Yeah.
trying at it and you're trying to reach that goal, like that's just part of the process, I feel like. So there are some popular resolutions that people have came up with, and we kind of found a list.
one for me is definitely get more sleep.
Get more sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like sports, like not saying I'm not even gonna get in the way of the bad thing, but like
Yeah.
last time we had a game that started at 8:30 on a school day, I didn't go to sleep like 11,
Yeah.
and then like I never get to sleep and then wake up on my own. It's
Mhm.
always like just early.
I know, I've been wondering, because like I know everyone says like when you're older and you're married and you have kids, like you never get sleep, so that's not a thing. And I'm like, well, I'm a high school student, and I feel like I don't get
I
sleep.
don't get sleep.
But I actually, the past 2 nights have gone to bed at 9 o'clock, and I'm proud of myself for that. But
I do not remember the last time I've gone to bed before 10.
I always have to try and go to bed pretty early just with CEO, because I have to be up at like 6 in order to get ready and then get out the door. So I've definitely learned that I have to go to bed by like 10:30, or otherwise I'll be exhausted the next day. So get more sleep is actually at the top of the list. Eating healthier, reach a fitness goal, drink more water. I think we all should do that. Cook something new each week. Daily affirmations, reading the Bible in a year, Stop watching TV and organize better.
I feel like something that I would want to do is cook something new each week. 'Cause
Same.
I actually enjoy cooking.
Me too. And I find myself I'll go through little periods of time where I will cook a lot one week and then the next week I'll be I'm just gonna cereal for dinner.
Cereal.
Yeah, so
my brother, he's not big on cooking. He will eat cereal every meal of the day if no one's home, cooks cereal.
That's too much sugar. I'm also really weird about that. I'm always
You definitely get the healthy, Raisin Bran cereal.
Actually, I like Raisin Bran and I like Grape Nuts. I don't know if you've ever had those before.
Grape Nuts are not good. Grape Nuts are not good.
That's what I personally like. I don't really do the sugary. I like sweets, but I am sweets for me is a dark chocolate chip cookie. That.
Dark, yes.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
But dark chocolate's really good for you, and I think it tastes better. I think it's not as sweet and overpowering, I guess. But I don't know. That's kind of how I've been my whole life, though. I just I don't know. I like stuff like that. So, are you thinking about a New Year's resolution that you want to do specifically this year, or just a goal you want to work out?
That's what I was meaning. Get more sleep.
Oh, get more sleep.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I got
That
you.
would be the one for me.
That'd be the one for you.
That would be the one for me. On that list.
Okay.
What would be the one for you besides read the Bible? Because you're talking.
My new one, I think I've been thinking about it a lot, and I feel ever since I stopped doing sports because I got so busy with other extracurricular activities I'm doing, I have really not that I don't get enough exercise in a day because I walk plenty. Let me tell you, I walk a lot in a day, and I would always reach my fitness goals on my Apple Watch and stuff. But I really want to get into the swing of going on a run each day, either 5 a.m. in the morning or at night. But I love morning runs. When the sun's rising, I do that in the summer because I feel I have more time.
Yeah.
And I just want to get better at doing that and taking time to be outside because we're at school all day, and just having time outside, getting some vitamins from the sun is a good thing. So that's kind of my goal for the new
Are
year.
you still taking PE?
So I got all of my PE done last year. I didn't have to take anything. Yeah, so really,
I get that.
yeah, so it's all reliable on my own. But I kind of like that because now I'm seeing now that I'm going to be out of high school, you're more dependent on your own schedule. You make your own schedule of what time you're going to do things, and I'm learning that with dual credit classes. Even though I have specific times of the day to work on it, I can really plan my schedule around because they're not due until 2 weeks or whatever. So it's really crucial that you take the time to plan out when you're going to do things. So I feel I'm learning a lot this year about that, and next year I'm hoping I'm going to be better at managing my time and when I should exercise, when I should meal prep. I also want to meal prep more because I love doing that.
I feel that'll be fun.
It is so much fun. I kid you not. I used to do that. On Sundays, I would reset. I still do that. I clean my room, make sure everything, all my clothes are put away before the week starts. And that is a game changer. Also, this is one thing I would request to all of you to put on your New Year's resolution. Make your bed every single day. Let that be the first thing.
A lot of people say that.
Let that be the first thing that you do. It has completely changed my life. I swear, I have became so much more, not really OCD, but I just have a lot better organization because it really, doing that first step in your day of having something done and completed really sets the tone for the rest of your day, if you know what I mean. It makes your room look cleaner, it makes you feel better, and you get to come home to a made bed even if you had a really bad day. So
Yeah, I don't make my bed. I know.
just try it.
I'll try it.
I'm going to challenge Jesse to try that for the next week because it's a good thing.
And we challenge you for the Cardinal Chirp Challenge. The Chirp Challenge? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Cardinal Chirp Challenge.
The Cardinal Chirp Challenge is to watch the Cardinal Chirp.
Yeah.
Never try to not miss a week's episode.
Yeah. Just make that your New Year's resolution if you don't have one already. just kind of staying up to date with us and what we're doing. I know next semester we've got a lot of things planned. And
we're actually getting some new students, I think.
Yes.
Some people are joining broadcasting.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. Maybe they'll get on the podcast.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see more of us North Clay students, as well as we're going to be over at Wabash Communications doing some stuff there as well. So we're going to have a lot of new things planned.
We just keep going.
Yeah, keep expanding.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what it's like in the years to come and how it grows. So
think about it. In our first episode, we didn't even have the setup.
The light,
we didn't
yeah.
have the setup. We were out in the classroom with just the table and the chairs.
we were like, we're gonna get a podcast running in 2 weeks. We got the sign ordered, and we were just like sitting out there, all natural light, just like, okay, we're gonna roll with it and just see what happens. And we've had a lot of positive feedback, so we just appreciate you guys following along with us, getting to know us this year, and we can't wait for the years to come. So
I can't wait to watch the years to come.
I know, right?
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird because like I really don't watch the podcast because like I'm obviously in them.
Yeah.
But like watching the Cardinal Chirp and then not seeing me like on the front of the video, like
Yeah.
when you click the video, that's gonna be so weird.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like, whoa, like it's not.
Like even in the couple of videos that I haven't been in, like I've watched those because I wasn't in them, but like it's just weird not seeing myself there.
I'm really hoping that the logo I made stays cool forever. Like they
Yeah,
never want to
they
change
never
it
wanna- yeah.
because I loved making that logo. Like
Yeah.
it was so much fun.
So
So
like Jake's intro, like
yes,
doesn't change.
keep it. Yeah. And you know that's something. Hopefully there will be.
Or like honestly the background, I really love
Yeah.
the background.
Because if you guys can't tell, or I don't know if we've talked about it, but behind us, these are pictures from North Clay schools, like from the very beginning.
Old yearbook pictures.
Yeah, old yearbook
So
pictures and new.
Olivia had like a really good idea doing this, and like she scanned them and then like printed it out in black and white. So it really looks good.
Yeah, it was a great idea. So
It's kind of some pictures are kind of weird. A lot of people are
it's funny.
doing some funny things.
Yes, but
But yeah.
thank you guys for listening again, and we'll see you next time on the Cardinal Chirp.